Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Akshat Chadha and I am a lifestyle consultant. What I essentially do is bridge the gap between lifestyle and medicine to give the best of both worlds to my patients. Today being World Hypertension Day, I want to take you through how stress, specifically work stress, is actually affecting your blood pressure levels. And then we'll discuss a little bit on how you can manage, prevent, or even postpone hypertension. But what exactly is this blood pressure? Blood pressure is the pressure under which the blood flows through your blood vessels. When this pressure increases, specifically, let's say above 140/90 on multiple occasions, you could be diagnosed with something called as hypertension, which is increased blood pressure. So what are these stressful situations that we keep talking about? One of the most primitive examples would be a tiger walks in and you have to quickly decide whether you're going to fight it or you're going to run away from it. Okay? Even to take this decision, you need a lot of blood supply even to your brain so that you can quickly decide what you want to do. Now this entire process, you can call it the fight or flight reaction. So when you have to go through this and you need extra blood to come in, you have to understand that the blood pressure is going to increase. Normally, physiologically, the blood pressure is going to increase. Now imagine you are in this state constantly at work. You don't like what you do, your boss doesn't like you, or you have probably a colleague who's taking away all your limelight. Now imagine this is going on for weeks, months, or even years together. What do you think your blood pressure is going to do? Don't you think that's going to increase? Probably it already is increasing. And that's why we need to break this cycle right away. So the first thing that you need to start working on is yourself. You've got to start prioritizing your health to begin with. Whether it's physical or mental health, both need to go hand in hand. You have to understand that the mind-body connect is very, very powerful, but it is also a two-way street. One can affect the other in multiple ways. The second thing is what you need to do is you need to understand what is it that is causing the stress. As per my understanding, stress is something when someone is making you do something which is against your wishes, or at times when you feel absolutely helpless, you feel stressed. When you're out of control, there's nothing in your control, you feel stressed. So once you start understanding these situations, probably it might become easier to help you manage that stress, which will make you feel less stressed. So to put both these things into perspective, I'm going to leave you with top 10 of my habits, which I know will help you because they're helping me and my patients to prevent or postpone hypertension. Tip number 1, eat on time and chew very, very thoroughly. No gadgets, no work, no newspapers during eating time. Okay? Salt restriction, oil restriction, packaged food restriction for sure, and include a lot of vegetables in your diet. Tip number 2, you have to exercise. It could be like 20 to 30 minutes in a day, 5 days in a week. Club it with more activity through the day, more walking and less sitting through the day, and you're going to be sorted. Tip number 3, good quality sleep. Aim for about 7 hours of good quality sleep on most nights because sleep is the time where your body learns to recover, heal and rejuvenate itself. You want to manage hypertension? Sleep better. Tip number 4, breathe and deep breathe. Stress is something that makes us breathing very, very shallow, which in the longer run can cause us more trouble. So learn to breathe a little deeper every day and help manage your blood pressure a little better every day. Tip number 5, learn to express yourself. Every time you're suppressing yourself, you're utilizing a lot of mind space, and that little mind space that is left makes it more difficult for you to take the right decisions. Increases irritation, which further causes you stress, and you're back into the vicious circle. So express to de-stress. Tip number 6, meditate. Don't think it has to be like a Baba does it, but find a corner in the house, in the office where you'll not be disturbed for 10 minutes. Close your eyes and pay attention to your thoughts. Don't fight it, just pay attention. Meditation is looking inwards. This is something which is really going to help you understand who you are, and what stresses you out. Tip number 7, try to like what you do and try to like the people you work with. Your work environment plays a big role on your stress, which will further impact your blood pressure levels. Tip number 8, turn off your notification. All the unnecessary notifications on your laptop, your gadgets, your phone, just turn it off. Every time you're distracted by a notification, to reconcentrate, it takes you up to 23 minutes, which are completely wasted. So turn them off right now. Tip number 9, if you have a team under you, learn to trust them, learn to delegate. Micromanaging and multitasking can increase your blood pressure further. Tip number 10, I'm very happy that you love your job, but don't love it so much that you overwork yourself. If you destroy the work-life balance and end up overworking, that's another factor that can end up increasing your blood pressure. Start with 2 to 3 changes, but get consistent with them and then add 2 more. The more you do it, the stronger you'll feel, the less stressed you'll feel, and and then eventually probably you'll be able to manage, prevent or even postpone your hypertension, especially if there's family history of blood pressure. The choice is entirely yours. Take control of your health today and live a long, healthy, happy life tomorrow.